Hello everyone, hi, welcome to another TGCTours event here on YouTube. We're back in qualifying. We're at the Lake of Bays Classic at the Georgia Match Club. We're going to take a quick look at the scoreboard here for last week before we dive in. Now, it hasn't been finalised because I'm recording this on Sunday afternoon, so they haven't handed out the tour cards yet. So I don't even know if I'm in qualifying. I assume that my poor position leaves me in qualifying, which is tied down here at 175th place on a plus 11. Now, we did hit 2 even rounds on that, but we also had a 5 over and a 6 over, which really screwed our score up. We really could have if we stayed consistent, we would have been a lot higher. If we'd have stayed even, we would have finished tied on 103rd. We had a lot of people tied up there, but a couple of people didn't even finish the rounds up there. So we might have been a little bit higher up the card here. But out of a field of 284, being tied 175th isn't that bad. Like we're like 100 places off the bottom, and really and truly all we want to do is just not finish last. Anyway, I'm going to actually remember to turn off the Chrome overlay here before I start my round. Unlike what happened 2 weeks ago, which was a disaster. Or was it? No, it wasn't even 2 weeks ago, it was last week. Jeez. Where's the time gone? Feels like forever. It really feels like forever. But anyway, we're going to start in here at the Georgia Match Club. We've got our Christmas sweater on, we've got our Christmas beanie hat on. We're back to the Bridgestone driver. We're going to get started. I really got to play more of this game offline so that I can and maybe down on even easier difficulties, because I really got to unlock some of the tour reward clubs, and because that'll seriously help out my golf bag in terms of distances and stuff. Because if you're familiar with TGCTours, you probably know and have seen Respawn TV around. So I was watching his golf bag video the other day. Oh, that's a perfect send, but it's right into the sand trap because I thought I was going to swing it fast. They updated the game during the week, and I said they updated some of the swing mechanics, probably because of PS5 and Xbox controller or Xbox One X controller issues. So I feel like that probably had something to do with it. Because usually I hit those pretty fast and then they correct themselves into the center of the fairway if I kind of overhit them. Okay, we're going bunker to bunker here on the first hole, which is not a good approach whatsoever. Now, I did have someone in the comments there saying that in round 4 last time I was driving to the right while the wind was also going to the right, and that really pushed one of my initial drives super far away from the target. And I gotta say, you're 100% right. Thank you for that. I will try to take my time a little bit more and be more wary of that going forward. That's in. There we go. We're off to a good start with the par here. That's not a bad start for the first hole. I'll take that. Like I said, even ball will be better ball than we've ever played. No. We are going to be driving into the wind, but it's not that heavy. I feel like if I hit a 3-wood here, I should try and get it up on the flat here so it'll bounce and roll forward. If I hit it here on the side, it's going to bounce off to the right and go into the bunker. So over here is kind of where I have to hit it. I mean, I could go for the driver and hit a partial shot, but I don't trust myself enough to hit those, which is the issue there. Of course, I could go 3-wood, notch the angle down a little bit for extra distance, and then just try and hit it like 105%, which is actually what I'm going to do. It's going to go fast, so it's going to go to that even part of the hill on the left hand side there anyway, but we're not going to get a green in regulation out of it. That's for better or for worse, that's actually not bad. We can splash on here to get like a good close approach and then tap in for par still. There's a little bit of a roll there on here. Still get the par though. That's alright. Even ball through 2. It's okay. It's okay. I would be thrilled to bits with birdies, but pars for me are good. That's because it means I'm not sliding down the leaderboard. So there it is with that fast swing again. It's 102% power. It should stay on the fairway here with the roll here. 289 yards, that's not so bad at all for the first shot. Now, oh. Oh. Now I see why the comments at the start of this was like, hey, you should practice your putting a lot because the greens on here are horrible. Look at this. It's breaking like either side of the pin here. It's freaking just, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. We do have a little bit of the wind at our backs. I don't want this to roll too much. Oh, that's shanked and it's fast. It's going to blow to the far right. Oh, this could leave us with a pretty bad putt. We could probably still 2-putt this for par, but we're going to be at a very disadvantageous position. We're not even going to get to putt it actually. It's going to roll the whole way back out onto the fairway. There isn't even a green fringe here. It's just straight on the fairway. Again with that little bit of a shank there at the end of my swing. I really got to work on that. But it still left us in a decent position to tap it in for par. And we're level through 3 here in the first round. Fourth hole's par 5, 539 yards. Again, we're going to try to aim. There's a little bit of wind here, so we're going to aim to the right of the fairway. A little bit fast, so it's going to skew. It's going to skew a little bit to the left. I think that's going into the bunker. It is. Didn't aim far enough to the right to correct myself. Of course, I wouldn't need to correct myself if my swing was just better. But honestly, you just gotta trust me when I say that I am working on it. I'm trying to improve here. I think I do have to take the hybrid out of here. I need, or at least the 5-wood. I'm too far down into the bunker. I feel like if I took one of those kind of low hitting long distance shots like a 3-wood in there, I thought I was just going to like skim the top end of the bunker and completely like dig myself in. So I felt like I need to take the safer approach here. I take a little bit of extra loft here. We are going to be shooting into the wind here with this gap wedge. It's a little bit fast. It's 102% power. We're going to overshoot the hole. That's going to be alright. We have a 13-foot opportunity for birdie here. And it's going to not quite get close enough. And a 5 Are you kidding me? I couldn't hit a 5-foot tap in for par? Again, I need to get a sticky note for like the top of my monitor there and just say, take your time, be patient. I keep telling myself I need to be patient, I need to slow down and not let myself get tilted by missing easy putts like that. But it keeps happening. And I only have myself to blame for it, really and truly. Because I should be the one telling myself this. Oh, that's a nice 300-yarder off the rip. I'm shooting a little bit into the wind here. I could hit the 4-iron here and try and chance it, but I don't trust myself to clear the water, so I'm going to club up to the 3 hybrid here. Gonna hit it with a little bit of a side, so it's kind of swinging in towards it and try and follow the, like, for lack of the better term, the coast of the hole around. Oh god, that's far too strong. I don't know why I tried to just give that the full send when that was the play. We still can't... We can still try and splash it actually to get us down close to the hole. We do have a little bit of a lie penalty, but not an awful lot, so we can still like under aim it here with the gap wedge, and I'd say we'll still get pretty close. 101% power. We didn't really take into account the roll that was going to happen after. We've got a 16-foot putt opportunity here for par. I fear that's going a little undercooked. Ooh, the shank on that one nearly cost me. That's 2 bogeys back to back. We're +2. We're still feeling our way around the course though. Maybe our future rounds are going to be better, but so far, you know, it's not all doom and gloom. We're not doing super badly as long as we get back to even ways. I'd say we should be all right. That's a little slow, which is kind of uncharacteristic for me. I usually hit those balls out of the tee box pretty fast. Now that's going to cost us. Can I try and splash it in here? You wanna know what? That's probably closer than I would have got if I just chipped it. 8-footer. Gotta be patient. Gotta be better at figuring out that. Usually I'm almost there or thereabouts when it comes to adjusting for the roll of the course. But there's I still have to do like a lot of work there. Just because I'm okay. That's not the way I drew up that shot going, but it's 299 yards. I'll take it. Not how I dreamed it would go, but I'll take it. A little bit of it. I don't want to roll it off, but also like there's a good little bit of like a hill crest there. I just want to make sure that it actually gets up there. The 4-iron might actually cause a little bit of a bounce here, so maybe it might just bounce and just do enough to get on here. I just gotta make sure that I hit it like stone cold straight. He's not. That's going into the bunker. It's not even going to get anywhere close to the green. It's not even actually going to go into the bunker. It's going to go in the heavy rough. I try to splash it up. That was not the play. I could see what I was trying to do there, but it just absolutely was not the play to make there. We can still rescue a par on this one. There's a decent bit of roll on here for the 7-footer. Why? It's gonna be one of those rounds. That's four back-to-back bogeys, and it's very quickly getting away from us. I'll try and get the drive past these trees. I'm not gonna try and drive into the tree, so that is fast. I think that's going in the drink. I think that's going in the drink. Oh, it's gonna stop just short. Look at that. In the light rough. There's a little bit of a carry penalty here. Or a lie penalty. If I aim it a little bit over here, we should get pretty close to the pin on this one. Oh, that's fast. We're not going to get close to the pin at all. We're not even going to get on the green. We're going to go right over it. All this is doing is just reassuring me of the fact that I should probably be playing this more in my own time off stream and just like trying to do like the single player campaign and just practicing and getting better. That's a good on shot there. And that's the bogey streak dead. I really got lucky there. I mean, if I got luckier, that splash shot would have just went in. And, on this day, beggars cannot be choosers. Oh boy, that's a brutal shot. That is a brutal shot. It is somehow only going to land in the light rough. But that was an absolutely horrible attempt. I'm going to try and flop it up here. Game is very fast. It's not even going to go on the green. It's going to land on the fairway, which means we can chip. Oh! Even for a very fast chip, that actually wasn't super bad. Thought I missed that one. I can't lie, I thought I missed that one. It was definitely going wide of the hole until it just dropped at the very, very end there. So +4 on the front 9. Not a great start. There is a little bit of wind going to the right of us here. I'm going to aim over here. It's a little bit fast, so the wind should correct it back into where we actually aimed for. But that's going to be a pretty decent drive. That's a 298 yarder off of the bat. Driver off the deck here seems very ill-advised. But it will get us. No, actually it won't, probably won't get us close. Three wood, a little bit fast. It's heading towards that bunker. Will it stay out of it? It should stay out of it. We got ourselves in the light rough. Looking to flop up on the gap wedge here. Again, that's that fast swing of mine. And it's really just making extra work for us. I really gotta just spend more time on the driving range and just figure out my swing timing a lot more. Because it really is just killing my runs here. These bad shots over and over. So even to start the back nine here. Which, you know, could have been better. Could have been worse. 101% power is a little bit fast. Should be going right down the middle here. It's not going to be close to the 300 marker. But 290 is nothing to cry about. It's absolutely nothing to cry about. Gotta take the 3 hybrid in here. It's a little fast again, but it'll land on the green, but will it stay there? The answer to that question is no. It will not stay on the green. It will be on the fairway, but we can chip because it's on the fairway and not on the green. That is pretty freaking decent. I thought I might have rolled a little bit more, which is why I aimed a bit to the left. However, par is pretty good for there. I don't like this at all. There's too much of a difference between the 4 iron and the 3 hybrid here. I'm going to aim for the bunker with the intention of missing it. The intention of missing it is complete. We will land on this right hand side and avoid that bit of a hill. We are on the green. We're going to stay on the green. That's pretty good, but it does leave us with a long birdie attempt. It's 41 feet. I've been getting pretty close with my long putt attempts lately, but I'm still left with, you know, that constant fear of overhitting it. I hope I've done enough there. It looks to be getting too close for comfort. Please stop before it gets to the hill. No. Everything I was worried about happening there happened. That's an underhit. Ah. We're just going to scrub this whole run. That's +6 now. 6 over means we're definitely, even on just one round, just means we're pretty much guaranteed to be staying where we are in Q school over the Christmas break. That's bad because I once again rushed headlong into it and didn't take my time to stop and actually aim. It's a decent drive distance wise, but we're in the light rough, and now we have to actually aim between two trees in order to progress here. We've somehow threaded the needle. And also made things an awful lot worse, because now we have all of this. We have all of this to try and circumnavigate. This is just a really horrible hole. It's all falling apart here. It is all falling apart. Oof. It's a decent flash up. I don't know how we got power there. I don't know how we got power there. I had absolutely no business scoring power on there. Not with the kind of shooting I was at. That's getting away with it. Again with the fast drives. Will stay on the fairway. It's gone 300 yards. It will stay on the fairway just about here. 180 feet. I really wish I had a 5-iron right now. We are shooting into the wind a little bit. That is a perfect shot. Will the bounce be kind to us? No, it won't. We're going up 9 feet. Full send on the splash shot. Color me surprised. That was very good. Almost whiffed that. Almost whiffed that. I don't know how I got away with it. Once again. A lot of my shots seem to be categorized with how did he get away with that. Which, don't get me wrong, can be great. But, you know, at some point I would like to be playing on merit instead of just constantly fluking. That's gonna roll the whole way off, isn't it?
Bruh.
Talk about awful luck, huh? Talk about awful luck. I'm gonna try and splash us right at this ring here. Grip it and rip it. Ooh! That putt though. I can't get over how bad that putt was. It's a little bit fast. There's a kind of a curved roll to the back end of this fairway. So we should be hitting 300 yarder here. Just shy of it. Oh hey! We're getting pretty close. I feel like if I take the 7-iron up here, the bounce here should bring us close to home. As long as I hit it not fast, which I did. And now not only are we not close to home, we're not even in the same zip code to home. Splash it up here with the lob wedge, perhaps. Should have clubbed up. 18-footer for par. That actually is going to drop in. Once again, he got away with it. I feel like this is like I feel like this TGC Tour series that I'm on, like, constantly struggling with the attempts to qualify out of Q school and get my tour card. This is an accurate representation of professional golf, because there are people who sit in here and play qualifying rounds for years and years and just never make it. But they don't let their lack of skill get in the way of their dreams, and it's admirable, it's noble. We've gone bunker to bunker here. That's very, very bad. Splashing up with the lob wedge. That was a very magnetic stop there. I don't like that. It just seemed to jolt to a complete standstill. That's a bad putt. Nah. This ain't it. This 100% ain't it. Neither is that. It went so far the other direction, I actually missed the fairway completely and went into the bunker. If there ain't a more accurate kind of metaphor for our play so far this round, then, you know, I'd love to hear it. That is just about going to stay on the green here. It's on the fringe, which means we do have to putt. And I am scared about this one. I am scared. It is 25 yards. I mean it's 25 yards. That's not meters. I'm worried about this. I've not hit that nearly hard enough. Far too much of a roll there. For par, it looks like it's going to be a straight shot for par here. And he somehow whiffed it. Alright, we're going into the clubhouse, +9. Going to take a little break here between recordings. So I want to try and record all of this now on Sunday while I'm here. Because this is going to be the last week of TGC content before the holiday period. I won't be back with golf until 2021 because it's going to be like so busy over Christmas that I'm not going to get time to record stuff. But yeah, it's not looking so great, but we are going to finish out the rounds because, you know, I would feel bad just saying like, oh well, we finished 9 over, we don't have a chance of qualifying, therefore I'm not going to play my last 3 rounds. I feel like I have to play the last 3 rounds so that I can use those as practice going forward. That's where I'm at right now. I need to practice, I need to get better. And it's not going to happen if I don't play the game. Anyway, hopefully you'll join me for that practice stuff. Earning a little bit of money from leveling up stuff. Getting a little bit up on our clubhouse pass as well. So yeah, hopefully you'll join me tomorrow for round 2 of the Georgia Match Club here on TGC Tours. I'll see you tomorrow.